You smell it before you see it. It's a scent that shouldn't exist in the Florida humidity. A cool, damp pine. A smell that's similar to a memory. In a theme park that is built on relentless change, a place that tears down its own history to make way for the next big thing, there is a building that has refused to fall. It's a soundstage that holds more than just a ride. It holds a collective childhood. This is the story of the last one left. The anomaly. The survivor. This is the E.T. adventure. June 7th, 1990. Universal Studios Florida opens its gates. It's a grand experiment built on a simple, powerful premise.
Universal Studios Florida, the only place on earth where you can ride the movies.
And overseeing this new kingdom was its creative king.
Hi, I'm Steven Spielberg.
Spielberg was a creative consultant for the entire park. But for this attraction, his namesake, he had a specific vision.
E.T., as you know, was marooned here on Earth 3 million light years from home. And now he needs your help. You see, a big problem has developed on E.T.'s home world, the Green Planet. So, E.T.'s teacher, Botanicus, delivered a message from the Green Planet. E.T., come home.
Hide E.T. from the scientists who seek him. Bring him in a spaceship or carry him on your bikes. But bring him home.
It couldn't just be a summary of the film. That's boring. He'd already told that story. No. This was to be a continuation. A spiritual sequel. The creative team, led by Universal Creative and industry legends like Sally Corporation, pulled the lore from an almost forgotten 1985 sequel novel, E.T., The Book of the Green Planet. That's where all of this comes from. Botanicus, E.T.'s teacher, the mushroom people and the flower people and the aliens, the friendly designs, all of it. Spielberg personally requested that it come from this. And to give this new adventure a soul, well, Spielberg made one more call. John Williams returned to compose an entirely original score for the attraction. Not just licensed music, a new sweeping arrangement composed and conducted in 1990 just for this ride. Think about that. This wasn't just a dark ride, this was cinema. E.T., this ride really is something special. And it's the last of a dying breed. And part of it is the immersion of the ride. And it begins the second you cross underneath it. Because you're surrounded by the pines, and then the scent takes you. And it blanks out the rest of the park. And that's all by design. Like, that was Spielberg's whole plan. They were part of the creation of this ride. And it really is a masterpiece. In my opinion, it's the best dark ride in all of Orlando, Disney included. But the real story begins after you walk past the soundstage entrance. You're batched into a small room, and there he is, Steven Spielberg, on a screen giving you the mission. Now, this video itself is a ghost. In the original 1990 version, Spielberg told you that you were actors and you were being cast in new scenes. The attendants, the team members who were guiding you in, were the stagehands. The passport card was a pass to the set. But in 2002, for the film's 20th anniversary, they reshot it. The movie set idea was erased for whatever reason, and now it was just a real adventure. Your mission is now real, and to make it real, you have to give something of yourself. You walk up to the counter, and you give them your name. and they hand you this, an interplanetary passport. After this, you step into the forest, and that's where that smell hits you. It's cool, it's dark, with the sounds of the agents searching and their flashlights cutting through the trees in the mist. You're no longer in Florida. You're now in the film. You board the ride vehicle, a cluster of bicycles suspended from the ceiling, which in my opinion is the best dark ride vehicle in all of Florida, and you lift off the ground. The forest gives way to a police chase, sirens, and shouting. And then you fly. The walls fall away, and you are soaring over the vast, twinkling miniature city. This is the moment, the one everybody remembers. And just as the music hits its crescendo, you fly past the moon. I told you, cinema. And then you're off to the Green Planet, and the Green Planet is, well, it's beautiful, a beautiful fever dream. A symphony of joy, as the creators called it. It's a trippy, bizarre, wonderful place filled with over 300 animatronic creatures, all singing, all celebrating your arrival. E.T. has saved the world. But the ride saves its most powerful magic for the ending. It gives you one last look. Goodbye. That passport, the name you gave 10 minutes ago, it was for this. A personal moment. A system that even in 1990 was designed to recognize and pronounce over 20,000 different names. He sees you. He knows you. And as you pull away, you hear him say one last thing. I'll be right here. In the world of theme parks, that's a promise that is almost never kept. This park has become a graveyard to its own past. Jaws? Gone. Kong? Gone. Back to the Future? Well, that's been erased from the timeline.
How's things?
How's things?
Things are in the president moment. The whole department is getting ready to go.
Yeah.
Full day's work. All this paparazzi walking by. It's working like anything done.
The E.T. adventure wasn't just in Florida. An identical ride opened in Hollywood in 1991 and another in Japan in 2001. They were both torn down. Hollywood's was replaced by Revenge of the Mummy. Japan's by Space Fantasy, the ride. So, I know what you're asking. Why is this one still standing? The answer, it seems, is a ghost in the machine. And that ghost?
Hi, I'm Steven Spielberg.
According to industry reports and interviews with creatives, Spielberg was furious when Universal closed the Hollywood ride. You see, he's more than just a consultant, he's a partner. And the story goes that he threatened to remove his name and support from the resort if they ever touched the Orlando original. And so, the ride remains. It has become a heritage attraction. Universal's accidental answer to Fantasyland. But it's a living fossil. It's difficult and expensive to maintain. Fans of the ride note the stilted movements, the animatronics that barely move at all. It's constantly closing for brief planned maintenance. A nip here, a tuck there, with rumors of a massive overhaul always just on the horizon. It survives not just because of a business plan, but because of a promise. In a park designed to make you ride the movies, E.T. Adventure is the only one that became a time machine. It's a 4.5-minute portal back into 1990. Back to a childhood, back to the feeling we thought was lost to history. And perhaps that's its true power. It's not just a ride, it's a reservation. And in that dark forest with the impossible smell of pine, it's always waiting for you. And you know what? It still remembers your name.
Nobody else grabs you, twists you, turns you, curls you, shakes you, shoots you, rocks you, loves you, and puts you right in the middle of all the action and adventure you've seen on the screen. Not anyone. If you want to go on the greatest rides based on the biggest movies, there's only one place you can. You've got to go to Orlando and go to Universal Studios, Florida, the #1 movie studio and theme park in the world. Universal Studios, Florida, the only place on Earth where you can ride the movie.